You receive a letter postmarked from a place you haven't lived in years. It's addressed to you, but it's not from anyone you know. The message inside is cryptic, leading you to revisit a part of your past you had long forgotten. The letter came on a Tuesday, strange enough, given that I had no recollection of anyone sending me anything. There was no return address, just a worn stamp from a town I hadn't seen in over 2 decades. The postmark read Sable Creek, a name I hadn't heard in years. It was addressed in neat, unfamiliar handwriting, but what stood out most was the feeling the envelope gave me when I touched it. Cold. Almost as if the paper itself had been preserved by something otherworldly. I didn't remember anyone from Sable Creek. But as I carefully opened the envelope, the faintest sensation of déjà vu washed over me. Inside, a single sheet of paper was folded neatly. I unfolded it, and the ink seemed to blur before my eyes as I read the words. You don't know me, but I know you. I remember what you buried in Sable Creek, and it's time to unearth it. You've forgotten, but you never truly escaped. It's coming for you again. The message made no sense. I'd never even been to Sable Creek as far as I could recall. But the words buried and escaped struck a chord deep inside me. They felt familiar, like whispers from a dream I couldn't quite place. I tossed the letter aside and went on with my day, but it gnawed at me. By evening, I couldn't shake the unease. I decided to look up Sable Creek, thinking it might be some forgotten place from my childhood. But no such town existed on any modern map. Not even a trace. The next morning, the letter was gone. In its place was a new one. Same handwriting, same eerie coldness in the paper. And this time, it was signed. Your name was never meant to be forgotten. Return to Sable Creek. You will find your answer beneath the old oak. The one you thought you buried, never to rise again. The oak. The words hit me like a punch to the gut. It was a vision I had long buried, my childhood home, with an ancient oak tree in the front yard. And buried beneath it was something I was told to forget. Something I wanted to forget. I couldn't remember what it was. But I knew it wasn't just any memory. It was the reason I left my family. The reason I abandoned everything I had once known. I had to go back. The drive to Sable Creek, if you could call it a town, took several hours. When I arrived, I was greeted by an overgrown cemetery, twisted and broken gravestones hidden by thickets of wild grass. The oak tree was there, exactly as I remembered it, standing tall in the center of an eerie clearing. I felt my heart race as I approached, my boots crunching over the dry earth. The air was thick, heavy with something unspoken. A chill ran through me. The ground beneath the oak seemed unsettled, as though it had been disturbed recently. Without thinking, I knelt down and began to dig.